You see it on our end? Oh, I need to put my mic on. Okay.
It showed the one that you canceled.
Okay. Some technical difficulties with our audio. Okay, try to refresh that screen. Hold on one second, guys. Let us know if you can see us okay. Okay. Hold on one second, guys. We're still having technical issues today. So this is Super Chat live stream. If this is the first time that you're tuned in, this is an opportunity for you to receive a mini reading. And it is for a minimum Super Chat of $9.99. And we're also doing the $4.99 one card pulls. And let me just start here. She's the moderator and she says she can't see it on her end. Okay, she's good. So yes, please do let us know if the audio is okay and if you are able to actually see this live stream. We had to kind of restart because we had the orientation a little bit wacky on the screen. So Pamela, if you're here already, we did receive your request for a mini reading.
She said PayPal.
Yes, she did. It was through PayPal. So you can either submit your request through Super Chat as well as PayPal. Oh, good. She's here. Okay. All right. So, Pamela, I've got your information. So, this definitely looks like a very challenging thing that you're going through here. All right. So, you are Sagittarius. So, let me just go ahead and read what you've submitted here. A few nasty energies in your school, jealous, petty students, and including a teacher named Semenko. A few days back, ooh, a nasty karmic bitch named Debika, ooh, goodness, came from a company to select some students for IT training and rejected me and took some less deserving candidates instead. My question's very simple: how to rise above this adversity and prove myself right, because I truly believe that I'm capable. Absolutely. Need some guidance from spirit in this issue. Okay, so let's get into it. We've got 14 people in the room so far. My daughter, again, is in the comments. She is moderating today, so feel free to ask any questions if you have any. And if you submit your information for your mini reading, I will get to it as they come. All right, guys, so Pamela, let me start with you here. So I'm guided to pull from this deck, specifically focused on messages from Spirit. Let's see if it even addresses that initially, and then we'll get into some other decks here for you. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, focusing on Pamela. Sagittarius energy, what is going on? What is the surrounding energy for her at this time? Work-related, as well as just overall life issues. What can you bring forward at this time for Pamela? So I might grab a couple cards from here. Let's see. It could maybe address what's going on at the school. This one's jumping out. Let's see. You will find balance and equilibrium will be restored soon. I mean, that in and of itself is fantastic. It does say you will hear from a lost love, so I don't even know if you're interested in that, but it is addressing it here. You will have the opportunity to rebuild this lost connection. And that lost connection doesn't necessarily have to be romantic unless you feel that it is. It could be a friendship, and it could even be have a falling out that you had maybe with a family member. The distance between you will close as you begin to engage in open, honest, and consistent communication. You can expect to hear an apology and a declaration of love. You will develop a strong bond and build a solid relationship. This love will nurture you both, ensuring emotional well-being and delicious passion. So I kind of feel at least a little bit of this message is coming through related to what's going on right now regarding the students and the teacher and all of the drama that's been surrounding that. So balance and equilibrium restored, meaning perhaps that you will overcome this, you know, because absolutely, as you mentioned, you are truly capable, and for whatever reason they rejected you, that's their own issue, you know. So whatever has been challenging you at this time, it may not only be about that. I feel that will be resolved. Okay, let's see what else is coming through here. Your angels want to let you know that you may feel restless during this transitional phase. Although life may seem complicated at this time, these changes are necessary to help you move forward on your journey. Spirit is guiding you at this time to expand your horizons and be open to new opportunities that are soon to come your way. Incredible experiences will soon manifest if you continue to focus on the light. And that is what you represent here. You do represent that light in this energy. They certainly are bringing forward those darker energies of being nasty and just, you know, coming forward with whatever negative vibes and karmic vibes they've got throwing your way. As long as you are in this energy of light and, you know, you're in a very good place in your life, they can't touch you, you know. So let's go ahead and see what else is going on there. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Pamela. Sagittarius, what else can you bring forward for us, please, related to her current situation, as well as any other matter that you'd like to bring forward at this time for her? Please bring it forward at this time. We have karma. Isn't that interesting? You know, so karma is a bitch, isn't it? And I have a feeling these people that have really been standing in the way of progress for you and certainly opportunities, they're going to get theirs. You know, as we can see with this card, there are consequences for those types of actions. Karma will eventually come around and do its thing. If, you know, if it's a part of your destiny to be able to achieve certain things in your career and in other endeavors that you have in your life, you will certainly achieve that. Let's see what else here. What else, please? This is interesting how we have farewells, goodbyes, finality, and closure. So what that kind of is telling me, Pamela, at this time is these people that are really getting in the way of just you being able to accomplish things in your work life, your school life, you know, or even love life. These people will eventually leave your life. You know, people that aren't meant to be a part of your life will eventually phase out. That's what I'm getting from that. We also have hoping, so waiting, expecting, manifesting. Whatever you are meant to manifest, you absolutely will. It might take a little bit of time to be able to fix this whole scenario and situation, but I really feel at the end of the day, you'll come out on top, okay? So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Pamela, Sagittarius. What else do we need to know at this time? All right, let's take a look at this. We've got the Six of Pentacles. So this is about equality. This is about equal give and take. That clearly is not happening, right? So as this all unfolds, I feel eventually, as we can see here, balance and equilibrium will be restored. That's a part of that equality. So I wouldn't worry too much as to what's going on. They really don't have power over you as long as you don't give that power over to them. And then we do have this Wheel of Fortune coming through here. And we have had cards referencing your destiny here. What is truly meant for you will be for you. There's nothing that they can ultimately do to take that away from you. So this is a turning point right here. All right. So I actually like how we've got the Death card right next to it, because something's going to end. Whatever's challenging you right now, that'll eventually phase out. And this makes way for change. This makes way for a turning point that's way better than what you've been dealing with, all this drama. You know, so this paves the way for something new coming in, a better energy. And it might be coming in slow. With that Knight of Pentacles, it's a very slow energy, but it's steady movement. You know, this is about committing to yourself. This is about putting in the work that you know you are certainly capable of, and there's nothing really that they can do. We do have the Three of Cups right here, and I absolutely love how we've got the Justice card. Let me move these guys over, and I think you'll be really happy with this next card coming in. Look at this. You've got the Magician. Okay, so you're in a really good place to manifest. You are in a really good place to have this turn out in a very positive light. Justice will prevail. Justice will be served. Equality, equilibrium. That seems to be huge here. You will eventually gain what is deserving of you. You know, there's this fairness and equality that's coming in here. The Three of Cups representing better times ahead. The Three of Cups also in this instance represents the people that have your back, whether that's the community that you are surrounding yourself in, students that don't agree with what's going on, your friends, you know, faculty, whoever this might represent. This is you being able to welcome in a new chapter, something way better than, again, what you've been dealing with here, and it ultimately will culminate in a very positive outcome for you, Pamela. So that's just what's coming through here through these cards. Give it a little bit more time for this drama to phase out, and I feel eventually you'll be quite pleased with how this all unfolds, with you being looked upon as a very positive light here. Okay, so I hope that helps you out, and that this whole situation eventually dissipates for you. Thank you so much for your question. All right, guys, so if you're just tuning in, this is Super Chat, a Super Chat live stream, meaning that you can get a personal mini reading with me during the duration of the live stream, especially for those who are tuning in for the very first time. For my regulars, if you're here, thank you so much, guys. We appreciate your presence here. So I'm here for you in any capacity that you need advice, whether it's finances, whether, of course, it is love, romance, challenges that you might be going through, any questions that you guys might have. And if you're not interested in the mini reading, we also are doing one card yes, no answers. So if you already have had clarity about your situation, you just want a yes, no answer to a question, we can do that as well. And that's available for a minimum super chat of $4.99. All right, so it really depends on how many people are here today. And again, we're here every Wednesday for you guys to be able to offer mini readings. And the super chat live stream can last anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours, depending on how many requests we receive. My daughter Cameron is in charge of the comments. She is the moderator here, and you can ask her any question. And if it's something she can't answer, she can, of course, ask me, and we'll make sure to get that answered as soon as possible. All right, so who do we have? Okay, Nancy. All right, so the older Gemini reached out last week saying she is done with her ex, been talking on and off. Is she really done with her ex? How does she feel for me? Potential relationship. Okay, so let's see here. Let's take a look at this energy for you, Nancy. All right, what are we going to look at? I'm drawn to this deck here for you. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Nancy, Gemini, as well as the older Gemini counterpart. So we're focusing on the older Gemini here. What is the surrounding energy for the older Gemini? Is there still a lingering energy with an ex-partner? What is going on there? What do we need to know? Is there a potential relationship here? So this represents fate. This represents destiny. And that's actually a really nice energy, Nancy. Maybe you guys really are still connected. You're still finding, or at least she's finding, that a part of her destiny is to be with you. This is also a really good time to focus on yourself, as well as the older Gemini, to be able to find self-love, so that whatever issues they might have been dealing with, you know, they're able to really address all those things and not bring it into a potential relationship. We do have soon. We also have awakening. That's interesting that perhaps your older Gemini has had an epiphany, some clarity when it comes to you and the connection. Something might be happening sooner rather than later. You did mention you guys have started talking, whether that's on and off. There is still communication going on there. And we do have this cold shoulder. Now, that could be an indication of the fact that the older Gemini is now giving the ex the cold shoulder and possibly meaning that they're no longer interacting. Okay, now look at this. We do have the stalemate energy. So I feel when it comes to the ex-partner for the older Gemini, that's no longer moving. We have this cold shoulder. Part of their awakening could be that they realize that they want to be with you. So let's grab some insight here with some tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the connection between Nancy, Gemini, and the older Gemini counterpart. What else do we need to know here? So instinctively here, Nancy, I do feel the ex-partner might be a thing of the past that clearly is no longer moving. There's that stuck energy, and there's something that might be happening between the two of you, you know, right around the corner. It's close. Look at that. We have the Eight of Cups. This is about walking away. So the older Gemini perhaps has walked away from the ex and is staying away. Okay, let's see. Look at this, the Fool. We have the Chariot. We have the Star. This is really amazing. We've got the Death card right here. Something ended, right? In order to bring about this Two of Cups. Okay, so having walked away from the ex-partnership, your older Gemini seems to want a new beginning with you. And this right here represents movement towards you, towards this Two of Cups to come together in unity. So this cold shoulder has something to do with a situation that came to an end in order to have a new beginning, possibly between the two of you. So there's something that's not moving between the ex and the older Gemini, and there's something that eventually will start moving in the right direction for the two of you. It does seem here that part of the star's energy through wish fulfillment is that your older Gemini is certainly wishing to come back into union with you, wanting a fresh start with you, sees you perhaps as an ideal love, sees you as their life partner. They're feeling the connection here, wanting to come into union with you. So that actually looks really good. And then we also have the Six of Pentacles. So this is actually a great energy, Nancy, for you and the older Gemini, because they're telling you here it's a 50-50 vibe. You know, they're just as invested in the partnership through a reconnection as you are. So possibly thinking the same thing and wanting the same thing as you. So that looks fantastic, honestly. Let me go ahead and grab a dialogue here from the older Gemini, from their higher self, what it is that they would like to share with you. Look at this right off the bat. My favorite word is us. So there's something about you guys being together that they're wanting to really revive and bring it back together. Look at that. That's the next card. You may not be my first love, but you will be my last love, my best love. And lastly, I can't imagine my life without you here loving me. So those are the words coming through from your older Gemini, letting you know that they certainly want to invest their time and energy with you once again. And it does seem that the situation with the ex, it's a done deal that came to an end, paving the way for a new beginning for the two of you. So I truly wish you guys the best of luck, because it looks really good. And it does look like they have walked away from that ex partnership for good. Okay, so good luck to you. I hope that ultimately works out for you. And thank you so much, as always, for the support and for being here. All right, Cameron.
So far, so it's Shanice, right?
I believe so.
I'm asking just to clarify.
Where's your list from? Isn't it right there? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I believe so.
Yes.
Yes. Hi, Shanice. Oh, so just general. Okay. Let's see what is coming through here for you today. Give me 1 second. Let me just clear my desk here. And if you're just popping in, welcome. This is a Super Chat live stream where you can obtain your own personal mini reading here. Feel free to ask questions in the comments if you have any. All right, Shanice, so let's take a look at love here. The surrounding energies. What deck am I drawn to? Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please. Let's see. Focusing on Shanice, Taurus. Love and romance. What do we need to know? What are the surrounding energies at this time? What do we need to know here? Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so there's this romantic vibe surrounding you. We also have family. We have loving you. So I don't know if this is what's transpiring in your life right now, if there are potentials in love and romance, but this is certainly what's surrounding you, and this is certainly what you can bring into your life. The love of your family is also represented here, or people that feel like family or a part of your family. They love you as well. So this includes perhaps familial love, friendship love, as well as romantic love that's surrounding you at this point in time. Okay, so that's really nice. Let's see what else we can pick up for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Shanice, Taurus. What else do we need to know here? All right, but that looks really nice as far as what you are attracting your way or what is surrounding you. We do have the World card, so there are certain cycles with this card that are phasing out. It's completing, it's perhaps not meant to be a part of your future. However, there are also new cycles that are coming in, and this can pertain to love, of course, but it can be about your career, your life purpose, your friendships, your family. There are new cycles coming into that. So perhaps good times are reflected through this card and paving the way for better in the future, rather than some of the hurtful or negative things that you have experienced in the past. And that's really good. We also have the Four of Swords. So if you feel the need to just take a break from the drama that you've dealt with in your life, and not just necessarily in love, people that have disappointed you, people that have hurt you, or just life's experiences, this right here is giving you a break from all that. It's like a reprieve. It's time for you to rest. It's time for you to just contemplate your next move, or where you really want life to go from here on out. You also have the Strength card. So if you have perhaps been apprehensive or afraid to go after something or someone, you know, this is the opportunity for you to tap into that inner strength and be able to find the courage within you to go after it, go for it, you know, whatever it is. We also have the Page of Wands coming in with some cheerful news. If you're waiting for some news, there is some happy, cheerful news that is coming your way. So that's actually a very positive energy. It could be from family again, it could be from friends, and of course it could be somebody that you are romantically interested in that might be bringing in that type of energy. We also have the Six of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, and then you've got the Lovers. Okay, and I know I've done readings for you before. Forgive me if I don't remember the storyline, because I do so many readings. But what's coming through here is that you are moving on and transitioning away from drama. No more drama. This is a drama-free zone. You're being given a fresh start, a new beginning with that Ace of Cups. It really does start with you continuing to heal and focus on yourself, make yourself a priority, be able to fill that cup of love for you. And this is what's coming in, which is new love. We've got the Lovers card. Of course, you could attract maybe a Gemini in the future, but this is truly about the choices and decisions that you will eventually face once you're ready for love to come in again, or to be able to explore what's out there for you when it comes to your romantic life. This right here, of course, represents a very deep love that you could share with somebody. This is compatibility. This is intense chemistry. This is a very sexually driven card as well. Sexual chemistry is very strong. So I feel when it comes to the options and choices that you will have in love, coming into this that you'll be quite pleased with how all of that unfolds. So if it's not quite happening in your life right now, just know that it's a part of your journey. Okay, so that looks pretty good as far as what's represented there. Let's take a look at maybe some finances here for you, and let's see what that energy looks like as well. Let's grab some insight from that. I'm just drawn to do that for you, so give me 1 second as I grab this deck here. So I don't know if you're having any struggles regarding finances or career, but let's look at the energy surrounding that anyway. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Shanice. Taurus, when it comes to career, finances, abundance, what is part of the energy? What is that energy? We have money opportunities here, okay? We also have a full-time job. So I don't know if you work full-time, but if that's something that you're interested in, it certainly is possible for you to be able to do that. If you're thinking of some changes regarding your career opportunities, that's showing up as well. All right, so let's see what else we can tap into here. So if that's been a struggle, or if you feel like you've been living paycheck to paycheck, that can be improved. Let's see. What else do we need to know for Shanice, Taurus? Okay, so we've got the Two of Pentacles right here. So this is all about balancing the decisions for yourself when it comes to finances, abundance, your job opportunities. You know, maybe you're kind of on the fence as to what it is that you want to do lifelong. You know, if you're just going to a job and if you're not quite fulfilled at it, then maybe it's time for a change. We do have the energy of the King of Pentacles, which is about stability. This is you coming into abundance. You know, that's a fantastic card. This is you being able to find something that can last you for life, perhaps a career that you're happy doing. It doesn't feel like a job, it feels more like a passion for you. So that looks pretty good. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So this is, as you can see, emotional stability, wishes that can manifest when it comes to your job opportunities and finances as well, satisfaction, wish fulfillment. So if you don't have any particular wishes really when it comes to money, finances, abundance, perhaps this is a really good time to make them, because you might just find truly when it comes to love and even money, finances, abundance, that you're in a really good position to be able to manifest all this stuff. Okay, so I hope that's something that's able to help you right now. Thank you so much as always. All right, so Cameron, do we have any more? All right, so we're here again, guys, for as long as you need us to be. And if we only have a few requests, that's okay. You know, we can hang out for a few more minutes and see if anybody else is in need of assistance for a mini reading. Yeah. Yeah, so apparently there's someone in the comments pretending to be my sister. I can tell you my sister's at work right now. Has no time to be commenting as a troll on my comments. That's funny, guys. So, yeah. Anyway, we are here. We'll probably cut it short today if we don't get any further requests. But let's see, what does that say? Somebody being a troll? Yeah. You put them on a timeout? Okay. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, if you guys have any topics that you'd like us to look into, feel free to ask away in the comments and we'll try our best to get that done for you. And again, for my regulars who show up and support us every Wednesday or whenever we do these, thank you guys so very much. We really enjoy having you here. And for those of you who are more interested in a general love forecast, we do that as well. I haven't announced that yet, but I believe we're going to try to do that on Friday or maybe sometime this weekend. All right, so if you're just now tuning in, this is a Super Chat live stream session. And what that basically means is it gives you the opportunity to get a mini reading here today, which is personal custom tailored to your situation, and it's available at a minimum super chat of $9.99. And we also accept Cash App as well as PayPal. All of that information, we usually announce it on the community page as well as on my Instagram page. So if you haven't already followed me there, we'd love for you to be a part of our celestial family over there. So maybe we'll give it maybe a couple, let's see. Oh, someone's got a question there. If you submit a Cash App request, guys, all you need to do is basically submit your information in the comments section. My daughter is the moderator here today, Cameron, and she'll be happy to get all that written down and submitted to me so I can get ahead and start your reading. Okay, sure. We'll do another one for you. All right, give me 1 second, guys, and we'll get to the next one. Okay. But yeah, the trolls are pretty funny, actually. We've gotten porn sites, we've gotten some crazy comments. It really blows my mind why they even bother, but you know, it must add some sort of excitement to their life to be a part of our live stream. Who the heck knows? All right, here we go. All right. Okay, Shanice, let's see. Oh, so this is about Kai. Okay, what does my Leo twin flame thoughts of me at this time? All right, let's check in on his energy. Let's see. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Kai, Leo twin flame for Shanice Taurus. Angels and spirit guides, please let us know what that energy looks like at this time. And then we'll grab some dialogue on behalf of Kai to see what those thoughts are. What do we have? We have compassion. So that's a part of the energy that he has in his heart for you. We do have divine partnership. Okay, so of course that's a beautiful energy. We have innocent. This reminds me of a relationship, you know, when it's first starting out, when it's a brand new partnership, it's a friendship, starts off innocently enough and then it turns into love, something more romantic. Perhaps that could ultimately be what he's feeling, what he's thinking. However, we do have this guarded energy. So it's almost like, and forgive me if I really don't remember what came through before, but this is what's coming through today. So there's this connection. There really is this connection that he feels towards you. And because you guys are twin flames, he will always feel that connection towards you, Shanice. But it's almost like he's fighting it. It's like he's fighting it for some reason. You know, it's like the universe is giving him this amazing, beautiful love connection. And he's like, well, I'm not sure. I'm not ready. You know, so whatever reason, that's a part of his vibe. Let's go ahead and see what else we can pick up here when it comes to Kai. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on the connection between Shanice, Taurus, and Kai, the Leo twin flame for this connection. What do we need to know here? Why is he not ready? Why is he pushing or guarding himself from this love? We do have the Ace of Wands, which is a beautiful energy of a new beginning, a new opportunity. The spark, it's here. The spark is there. We feel it. We see it. It's moving slowly, like ever so slowly for him to be able to get to this place where he's all in, you know, and I'm not quite sure why he's holding off, honestly. We have the Six of Pentacles. So we've seen this, you know, it's about equality. It's about give and take. It's about 50-50. It's giving as much as you receive. And I just don't feel he's there quite yet. There is progress, Shanice, but it's like moving at a snail's pace, you know? And that could explain why perhaps right now it just feels like it's not moving at all. Because we do have the Two of Swords right here, where there's this stuck, slow, like molasses type movement. Because he has to figure out, why is he so guarded? Especially if this is such an amazing connection right here. There's some sort of healing that needs to happen here. That Four of Swords, it really is like taking a break from some sort of drama. And we also have the Five of Cups coming through. So grief and despair. The Five of Cups, it's like regret, it's that sense of loss. And maybe that's what it has felt like for you, especially since it might feel like it's just not moving in the direction that you want things to go here. Let's see what else. What else? What else? What else do we need to know here? Yeah, we've got fives popping up. So fives represent some sort of adversity in tarot. He's insecure about something. And he's coming from this lack mindset that we do see from the Five of Pentacles. But the reality of it is, there's nothing lacking. Not really. It's all in his head, perhaps, and he needs to be able to clear that for himself. We do have the Knight of Cups, so he can bring the romance in. The relationship has the chance to really grow and turn into something amazing and beautiful. And perhaps that really falls on you, Shanice, to be tapped into this High Priestess energy. And I know sometimes it's not easy for us to trust our intuition, but that's what your angel guides are really wanting you to do right now. But I feel eventually we've got the Hierophant, which is your own Taurus energy, by the way. And then we've got the Sun. So you guys are right next to each other. This is a Leo energy from the Sun, right? So one representing your energy, the other one representing Kai. And so the two of you together someday can commit to finding the happiness on this twin flame journey. It's just that it's moving ever so slowly. I feel especially on his behalf, he's not quite ready to take it there. But, he can only be guarded for so long, I feel, and he can only deny his feelings for so long, and reality will eventually set in, and he's going to have to find a way to create some sort of action or movement for you guys to be together. And that window of opportunity will only be there for so long, because you're not meant to put your life on hold waiting for Kai. It's really something where you got to live your best life, and just when he decides to finally take action to let you know he means business, then hopefully you'll be able to really accept him back, or decide that yes, it's worth the effort for you guys to really explore where the future can go. Because these two cards right here, it looks really good. So trust your intuition, trust your heart, that if you guys really are meant to be together lifelong, then this can happen. So let's grab some words here. Let's see what is either troubling him or keeping from you, or whatever needs to come through. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Kai, the Leo twin flame, for this connection with Shanice, Taurus. What does he want to say? What is he having trouble expressing, perhaps? He's insecure about something. But look at that. A lot of signs are pointing to you lately. Okay? This is the bottom of the deck. I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. So if he did something that broke you guys up or created challenges in the relationship, he's learning some sort of lesson here, taking responsibility for his actions. So that's huge. In order for you guys to really be happy, he needs to do the work right there. So he is seeing some sort of sign that you guys belong together. So all the more reason for you to just hang tight, have patience. Things are moving very slowly here, but it is moving. All right, Shanice, so that's what we've got this time. Thank you so much, as always. All right, Cameron, so we have another one. Okay. Mandy, okay. All right, Mandy, let's get to your reading here. Give me 1 second. Let me clear my desk. And thank you, everybody that's here joining us. Okay. All right, so Mandy, what do you see coming for me this month? All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. What is coming in for you? What deck am I guided towards? Let's go ahead and choose the Romance Angels here for you. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, focusing on Mandy, Taurus. What is the energy surrounding Mandy at this time? All right, so focusing, since today is, of course, the last day of August, focusing on the month of September for Mandy. What are the energies surrounding her?
She's saying more about like
Okay. We do have this energy coming through, and I know you mentioned that you're single, and it does say to give the relationship a chance. So I don't know if this might even be an ex that's wanting to work things out. I have no idea, but it's coming through as some sort of separation. So if you could please clarify that for me, that would be great, because these are the two cards that are reflected in your reading, opening up the message. So if there's someone from your past that you've either thought about lately, or it could be a random reconnection from a past love, somebody that you're no longer with, but there is this energy that maybe they're wanting to fix things. Part of the separation could be that they did you wrong, that there was some sort of deception going on here. However, we are focusing on what's coming in for September, and you do have the possibility towards new love. So if you're not interested in an ex, regardless of somebody that might reach out wanting to work things out, you got to be mindful of people that are not truthful with you. You could also be dealing with people that just sweet talk you and tell you everything that you want to hear, but they're not being open and honest with you. You do have the possibility of being able to connect with somebody completely brand new, and then you have the past life connection coming forward. So if this is a brand new person that you have never met before, there might be a possibility of an instant attraction with somebody, almost as if you've known each other before. And that's possibly because you have known each other in a past life. So let's go ahead and grab some insight here.
She says yes, possibly, but not that she.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
Oh, this new guy is a Pisces. I believe he is not boyfriend.
Okay. All right. So if it's not the Pisces, then there's somebody completely brand new coming in. All right. So angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Mandy, Taurus. What else do we need to know at this time, please? But don't be surprised if somebody reaches out, someone from your past, wanting to get reacquainted. So right now, there's this need for you to really, perhaps, and this is just what I'm kind of initially feeling, and then you've got the Empress right next to it. So here's your energy, the divine feminine energy. Either you're meant to continue to be single for a bit longer, okay, so there's the possibility of somebody new coming in, or you might meet someone new, but if you find that they're just not the one, then that's something that you don't want to rush into. You know, take your time developing connections, getting to know people, because this right here requires you to do a little bit more soul searching, a little bit more time spending it on your own, and perhaps preparing yourself for what's to come. Let's see.
She said he isn't inconsistent with her.
Oh, he's not consistent. Okay. So I don't feel that's the person for you. We do have the High Priestess representing divine feminine energy. So there's a lot that's going on here for you, and rely heavily on your intuition. That's coming through as well. So I'm kind of feeling that you might ultimately get prospects in September, but nothing really that's too solid that I am picking up. I feel you're going to have to spend a little bit more time just experiencing, getting to know people, but I'm not feeling any sort of solid relationship that's coming in September. That doesn't mean it can't happen later on in the year, just not September. I'm not feeling it. We do have the Knight of Cups, though. It could be somebody very romantic, but if that's just a front for this person as they're getting to know you, you'll know that as you get to know this person a little bit better. So that's where your intuition comes in. You are being offered a new beginning in the month of September, so that's actually really good. There is progress that's being made in your love life, so that's fantastic as well. And sometimes that progress is within ourselves, you know, for you to continue to heal and to grow within you and just empowering yourself, tapped into that Empress energy, being able to create an amazing life for you with or without somebody, you know. But you do have the Star as well. So your wish of finding love, it will manifest. It may not happen in September, but it is on its way to you. So it may very well happen later on down the line. You know, so try to not focus too much on the time frame. Just know that a part of your journey is that you will find love, and it could ultimately be your love of a lifetime. And then you've got the Six of Wands. So when it comes to your romantic life, this is success, this is victory. You will eventually meet somebody who could be your life partner here. However, look at this. You've got the Judgment card. So what I am feeling, take this if it manifests. Of course, we're not going to know this unless it happens. So it could be an ex who finally goes through this awakening and they realize some of the things that they did that might have hurt you or ruined the relationship, because this for me represents somebody who has evaluated the past and some of the stuff that they did that were really not good, you know. So you might hear from somebody that wants to reconnect, wants to maybe apologize, wanting some sort of forgiveness, especially if they were deceptive towards you. It's up to you what you choose to do with that, because there might be someone from your past who ultimately wants a reconciliation with you, but you also have the opportunity for new love, you see? So if you don't find it in September, just know that it is truly a part of your journey moving forward. All right, Mandy, so that's what I've got for you this time. Thank you so much. All right, so do we have any more? Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you very much for the Cash App. And if you're just now tuning in, this is our Super Chat live stream. We do them every Wednesday, unless it's announced otherwise, if we have to change up the day due to scheduled conflicts. But we do try to stick to Wednesday afternoons, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this is your opportunity to get a personal mini reading about anything. It doesn't have to be about love and romance. It could be about your finances. It could be about career or anything, honestly. All right. So we're here for as long as you guys need us to be. And again, for those of you who have truly shown us your love and support repeatedly every time we do these, we appreciate you. Thank you so, so very much, guys. All right. And FYI, I am working on the 12 zodiac signs for the month of September. I should be able to post that on the 1st. So definitely stick around for that and stay tuned for that, for your zodiac. Oh, did you have a question?
Oh, no. I was going to say that's tomorrow.
Yes, yes. So I'm working on uploading all of that and getting that ready. Okay, so we're waiting for information? Okay. All right, guys. And again, if you have any questions for us, feel free to go ahead and ask it in the comments. We'll try to answer it for you. If you guys have any topic suggestions for future live streams, let us know. We're totally open to that as well. And for future live streams, you know, typically why we request folks to submit the Cash App as well as PayPal payments ahead of time is because once we start the live stream, it's really difficult for us to actually see that on the screen, because the only thing that pops up on the screen are the Super Chats. So if you do, you know, choose that format, let us know, and you can just submit that information through the comments. Okay. All right. So give me 1 second, guys, as I get that information for the reading requests that are coming in. All right. I might go ahead and do a yes, no answer for the collective. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me read these comments as they go. They go so quick. Hold on.
So this is the one we're focusing on, Keisha. Or Keisha.
Hi, Mandy. Yes, of course. You can request a second reading. Yes, of course. Hi, Nessa. Thank you so much for the request. So as soon as I get your information, we'll get that going. Hi, Marina. All right, we'll take a look at your information as well. So we've got a lot of Tauruses that are requesting readings here today. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting for information, everybody that's here, if you have a yes, no question, it doesn't have to be about love and romance. Let's go ahead and grab an answer. So this is one of those things that I like to do for the general love forecast, where you can just ask a question and let's find out what the answer is. So you can either say it out loud, focus on it, meditate on it, and let's take a look and see what that answer is. All right, here we go. What is the answer? Yes or no? And if it's not a favorable response, typically the way I see it, it's either the wrong time or that's your angel guides, the universe's way of letting you know there's something or someone way better suited for you. All right, here we go. We have a no. Okay, so take that how it makes sense. It doesn't have to be a negative. I did a reading for a client once where they did ask if their spouse was cheating on them, and it came through as a no. So it doesn't have to be a negative response. So you guys can ask a second question if you have one. Again, it's just something that can be answered in a simple yes or no format. And then we'll get into the mini reading requests here. All right, so say it out loud, focus on it, meditate on it, and here we go. This one is a yes. Okay, so hopefully that gives you some insight regarding your questions. All right, guys, so let me move on. And I have Keisha. Okay, I'm a Cancer. Me and my ex have been back and forth for a couple of years. We share kids together. My question is, will we ever get back together, or do I have to let go of him? Okay, Keisha, let's go ahead and take a look at that energy. Okay. If you wouldn't mind letting me know your ex's first name and sun sign, that would be great. But let's go ahead and take a look at that energy. So I'm just requesting some information from Keisha. So as soon as I get that, Keisha, we'll start. So yeah, guys, if you, yeah?
His name is Ashley, and he's a Virgo.
Ashley Virgo. Okay. Let me write that down. Hold on. Ashley Virgo. All right. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. So taking a look at Ashley's energy here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Ashley Virgo and the connection with Keisha, Cancer. All right. Is there a possibility of getting back together? All right, so this is Ashley. So it does seem here that your ex is being elusive, and what that means is they're just not making themselves available for you or even the kids, maybe. You know, this can be somebody that can be a little bit manipulative, tricky, a little bit deceptive. They're not available for you. When it comes to Ashley, they're just on a very different journey here. This is somebody I feel who might ultimately be on a particular journey for themselves. Let's see what else here. Yeah, look at this. We have freedom, and then we have indecision. So when it comes to Ashley, it just seems here that he's on a very different journey, wanting his freedom, can't decide what it is that he ultimately wants, you know. So let's take a look and grab some tarot here and see what else we can learn from that, because it just seems with that elusive card, he's not making himself available. Okay, let's take a look. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the energy between Ashley, Virgo, and Keisha, Cancer. So what I can already kind of pick up from Ashley is he's not ready to commit. We do have this reverse card. You see, Six of Pentacles is about equality. We've seen that quite a bit today. And with that card coming up in the reverse, there is no equality here. There is no equal give and take in this connection. What we see here is when it comes to Ashley, he's just wanting perhaps to focus again on his own journey at this time, his own life, wanting to see the potential of what else is out there for him, just wanting his freedom. Let's see what else. So he's basically walking away from the situation, the connection, wanting a fresh start for himself. The way he sees it, it's like a chapter of his life that has come to an end, and he's just looking more so to start something else. Yet at the same time, he doesn't know what he wants. And then we have the Hangman right here. So this is about letting go. This is about perhaps two people that need to spend time apart in order to have a better understanding of how you're both ultimately feeling about the connection. And right now, he just can't seem to make up his mind one way or the other, whether this has the capability to come back into union or if he just wants to go a separate direction. We do have the Lovers card right here. So I don't know if he's seeing someone else at this point. That could be why he's being elusive and unavailable to you. This ultimately comes down to the choices and decisions that he does make. And it's part of his decision perhaps at this point in time to just stay away. That doesn't mean things can't change later on down the line once he is finally able to come to a decision whether or not he wants a reconciliation for the two of you or to just ultimately focus on a different connection for himself. Because what's needed here is this, that Three of Pentacles, it's about two people working together. That's clearly not happening. You know, we've got the Six of Pentacles again. It's in the reverse. And this is somebody that can be very stingy at the same time. So stingy as far as the attention he's giving you, the attention, the availability, and not working as a team right here. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is independence. This is a very solo type energy. And so he's kind of doing his own thing, wanting to be on his own path, and really undecided as to what his destination ultimately is going to be. Let's see. We do have the Four of Cups here. Okay, so the Four of Cups represents the disconnectedness between the two of you. I feel he's taking a lot of time to think, but all of that thinking has just led him on this particular path where he can't decide what he wants. And the ironic part of all that, Keisha, is that you might finally decide one day, you know what, I've had enough of this. I'm moving on. I'm going to prepare myself for my own journey and find love elsewhere. And by the time, let's just say, he changes his mind and realizes you guys belong together, he wants to bring the family back together, by that time, you might have already moved on and might have found love elsewhere. You know, that's the regret right there. It's also a missed opportunity, perhaps, that has yet to manifest for Ashley. Right now, he's enjoying the freedom. He's enjoying whatever journey and path that he is on. Maybe he's just wanting to explore his options. Look at this. So with the Knight of Wands, those adventures, he wants to be able to experience those adventures on his own. And the Knight of Wands is known to be a player type. This is somebody who just wants to get into perhaps casual encounters and nothing too serious. This is just somebody perhaps who just wants to have fun and not really making themselves available towards commitment or anything too serious. And that could have certainly made you feel this way with that Five of Pentacles. You know, this is somebody that makes you feel like you've been left out of their life, left out in the cold. But this is, I feel, part of the advice at this time, Keisha. We do have the Five of Swords, and it's clearly telling you right here, if you can see that, to walk away from it. So, you know, going back to your question, will we ever get back together, or do I have to let go of him? So the advice here is to walk away, is to let go. It's one of those things perhaps where you got to just focus on your life, the children that you share together, and, you know, just bettering where you're at in your life and not focused so much on Ashley, because I feel Ashley isn't so much focused on you. And so this is you needing to empower yourself and focus on the direction that you can now go by detaching, by walking away and empowering yourself, living your best life. And I'm telling you, I just kind of feel the tables might eventually turn where you finally don't give a shit later on down the line, and he realizes that you still mean a lot to him, that he wants to bring the family back, as I've mentioned. And when those tables turn, you might not be interested in that reconciliation. So that's the advice. Walk away. Let it go. If it comes back to you, it truly is meant to be. If it does not, you're meant to move on. You're not meant to put your life on hold. Okay, so I hope that helps you out. And, you know, feel free to request another reading, maybe in a future live stream if you want to follow up to that one. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go on to the next one. Okay, so I have, okay, Nessa, and then we have Marina. Okay, so Nessa, what do you see in love and money in the month of September? Also, I'm a Gemini, and I like a Virgo. How does he feel about me? Okay, let's find out. Hold on one second. If you could also, if you don't mind, providing the first name for the Virgo, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at that energy here. All right. So let's take a look at love. Let's take a look at love. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Nessa, Gemini. Is it aid? Or how do you pronounce that? ADE? Okay, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher his name. Is it 80 or aid? If you could clarify that, please, Nessa. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at your love life here. What is surrounding you? Look at that. Okay, so your angel guides are directing you to already stay optimistic about your love life. So positive thinking and faith will bring you the romance that you are looking for. All right, so maybe the month of September might bring you love, or at least some prospects. Let's see. Let's see. What else? Look at this. You've got worth waiting for, and then you have true love. So here's the thing. If it does not happen in September, because divine timing is at play when it comes to your love life. Nessa? Ade? Ade? Okay. Thank you. Let me write that down. So, Ade. Okay. So that's the Virgo. All right. We'll take a look at that in a second. All right. So, as I was saying, if it doesn't happen in September, it may happen later on this year. Okay. So you got to just trust that when love is meant to find you, it will. And when it finds you, it's going to come in the form of this true love connection. And it does say this is the romance of a lifetime. If you feel in your heart of hearts that you have yet to meet your ideal mate, your life partner, perhaps that's what's on its way to you. So let's go ahead and grab some insight here, Nessa, and see what's up with that. And then we'll take a look at the connection with Ade and you separately. Okay, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Nessa, Gemini. So we do have the Ten of Swords, and it does say backstabbing. I don't know, of course, if you've experienced that in particular, but the Ten of Swords typically represents relationships that fell apart, that it collapsed. Something happened there that could have been very hurtful. And so perhaps this is the universe's way of helping you to heal by perhaps giving you the time to heal and allowing time to unfold and bring you what it is that you're looking for by way of romantic partnerships when the time is right. So you have. Okay, so that's why it's coming through there. So yeah, just stay optimistic that what's meant for you will come for you. This is really interesting, Nessa. Look at these cards. Look at this. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, followed by the 10 of Cups. So whatever you have experienced with that 10 of Swords, I know it was difficult, it was hard. It's time to let it go if you haven't already. It's time to lay that heaviness. It's done, let it go. And once you fully do that, this is what's coming in for you in time. Okay, 10 of Cups. So 10s, it really does represent completion in tarot. These are old cycles now, and these are new cycles, excuse me, new cycles that are coming in for you. You're meant to find this incredible love somewhere down the line, somewhere during the course of your future, whether it happens in September, October, November, December, or even next year. This is what's heading your way. Amazing. 3 10s, one right after the other. You've got the 7 of Cups. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. And then you've got the Ace of Swords. So you have options. You have choices that you can certainly make when it comes to your romantic prospects here. The Wheel of Fortune, another 10. Can you believe that? 10, 10, 10, 10. Amazing. That's rare. So there's some major changes coming in for you, and they're good changes. So this is you just having to choose wisely, because I have a feeling not every person that approaches you romantically interested in you will be a good choice. You have to decipher who is deserving of your time, of your love, of your heart, of your presence. Right here is a turning point for you. It doesn't always fall in our favor, but it's falling in your favor right here. So take advantage of that energy. This is a part of your destiny. So this right here is giving you the opportunity to cut people out of your life that are not meant to be a part of your future. This is giving you the power to be able to create change in your love life so that actually looks really amazing. A brand new chapter. New love. True love. It's worth waiting for. Divine timing. This is where you're headed. It looks good. All right, so let's go ahead and see when it comes to Ade. I hope I'm really pronouncing that correctly. I apologize if I'm not. All right, let's see. Let's see. What deck am I drawn to when it comes to him? Okay, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on the connection between Nessa, Gemini, and Ade, Virgo. What does this energy look like? What does this energy look like for this connection? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad. Well, there's definitely chemistry between the two of you. That's good. He's very attracted to you as well. Okay, very attracted to you. Like sexual chemistry is coming through right here. Let's see what else. This is actually really nice. So there's this new beginning that's represented here for the two of you. Okay, so let's grab some tarot. Let's see what else can come forward here. This isn't telling us, though, Nessa, if Ade is supposed to be your love of a lifetime or your true love. You're only going to know that as more time unfolds between the two of you, the more you get to know each other. I love this. Okay, 6 of Swords, it really is about moving on and giving this relationship a chance. Whatever hurt you in the past can't hurt you anymore. So continue on that transition. Let's see. Let's see. What else do we need to know here? This is really nice here. We've got the Knight of Cups. Oh my, we've got the Sun. We've got the 10 of Cups. So who's to say this can't be your true love right here, Nessa? I mean, look at these cards. It could be very romantic. You know, I don't know if this is a brand new connection, but it could certainly grow into something amazing. The Sun, I mean, how more fantastic can this be right next to the Ten of Cups? So this, without giving you false hope, could actually turn into long-term commitment, somebody who really can make you happy for the rest of your life. You guys could have a family together. I mean, this is everything. This is everything that you could have ever wanted in love and romance. I'm not going to pull any more cards because that looks fantastic, like ridiculously fantastic. It is a brand new relationship. It's got the potential to really turn into something amazing. I can tell you here, he feels very drawn to you, and you guys seem to be very compatible. And he is very attracted to you, like super, super attracted to you. That looks great. All right, so yeah, give it everything you've got. That one looks good. So let's take a look at your money. Here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Nessa, Gemini, tied into the energy of finances, career, abundance. What do we need to know? What is the advice here? What is the advice? But that looks really nice when it comes to your relationship. This one says manager, new manager, so I don't know if that actually makes sense for you. Or this could also be telling you that maybe a new chapter, something for you to manage when it comes to your finances. This one says address your fears, insecurities towards your abundance. Because when we are insecure about our finances and what we're able to draw back towards us, towards prosperity, it kind of hinders things from coming to us when we're more in a place of fear and negativity. So maybe try to work on that. And if you're one to make a vision board, that might actually be very helpful for you. I know for me personally, it's something that's really helped me to be able to manifest certain things, and certainly when it comes to finances as well. So let's take a look at that energy here for you. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Nessa, Gemini. But you absolutely have the capability to bring in this energy of abundance. Oh my goodness, look at this. You are blessed, truly. You've got the sun. So not only is it blessing your love life, it's blessing your career opportunities, your finances, prosperity, abundance. You could be coming into some money here. There's this new beginning that's also coming in for you when it comes to this. So new chapters in every aspect of your life, it seems, that's coming through. This is also telling you, don't be afraid to go after what it is that you want, whether it is a new opportunity, whether it is a promotion, whether it is a change of scenery, a change of career, whatever it is, go for it. Look at this. You've got the Three of Wands. There's progress, truly, that's being made. You got to just focus on what's ahead of you rather than what you've experienced in the past, especially if it just hasn't been very good. And then you've got the star right here. So this is all really nice. This is telling you as well that this wish for you when it comes to your finances, you will be able to manifest that as well. This is perhaps a guiding light for you to be able to direct you towards manifesting something even better than what you've already got. Every opportunity when it comes to your abundance to bring in more prosperity perhaps than you've ever experienced, it's all reflected here. Looks amazing. So I really hope that this uplifted you, because it's some pretty amazing messages coming through here for you, Nessa. Thank you so much for your question. That was really nice as far as how that presented itself. Okay, so let's move on. Let's see who's next. All right, Marina. All right, Marina. Let's get to your message, and then Shay, I've got you. Okay. All right, Marina. Is anyone currently interested in me romantically? I'm a Taurus. Rocio. Hi, Rocio. Okay, we'll get to your reading too. All right, Marina. So let's see. Okay, so you're Taurus. Let's grab some letters. Let's see if this brings up anyone that you already know or new people that might come in. These letters might be giving you an indication as to who it is that might be romantically interested. We have a Q. We have an L. We have R coming forward. We have W. And then we have an N, and we have an M. You could certainly connect with somebody with similar letters like your name. Okay, so you've got some letters here that make up your name. So that could be significant. All right, let's grab some zodiacs as well and see if this jumps out for you, if you're surrounded by certain signs here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Marina and any romantic interests that are surrounding her. What signs best reflect? Look at this. You might actually be connecting with another Taurus right there. Could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You guys could both be Tauruses. Look at that. You've got double Taurus popping up. There's a lot of Taurus energy coming through here. We also have Leo coming forward. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so double Taurus, double Leo. That really could be quite significant as far as the person that you're meant to connect with, Marina. So let's go ahead and grab some messages here and see, when it comes to your love life, what it is that you need to know. All right. So once again, I'm going to draw from the Romance Angels deck here. Give me 1 second. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Marina, her romantic life, Taurus energy. What is the energy surrounding her at this time when it comes to love? So it does say let go of control issues, and we also have love yourself first. So in the meantime, this is one of those things where love will find you the moment. It's almost like the moment you stop looking is when it finds you. So it does say allow this whole thing to unfold naturally the way it's meant to come to you. So in the meantime, focus on yourself. Love yourself first. Put you as a priority in your own life. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so let's see what else. You will connect with people that you will experience a lot of chemistry with, so that's actually really nice. A strong magnetic attraction. Okay, so let's grab some tarot here and see what else we can learn. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Marina, love and romance. So yeah, it's one of those things where you got to just live your life. It will find you. It will find you, because the more you focus on yourself and empower yourself, the more attractive you actually are. So you're not going to have any issues finding love. Look at this. You've got the Ace of Swords. So part of letting go of control is to kind of turn it over to a higher power. And perhaps that is where the clarity will come. So this right here is putting you in a seat of power to be able to manifest the love that you're looking for. In the meantime, there's also this need to get rid of people, negative experience, negative baggage that you might have been holding on to that could be preventing, love, the right love, from coming in. I love this. Look at this. Ace of Cups. New love, self-love. Okay, so it's really tapped into this energy of loving yourself first. You got to be able to fill that cup of love for you. And I say that so many times, but it really starts with us. You've got two aces right next to each other. So these are new chapters, new experiences, new beginnings, a brand new person coming in. Okay, this is new love that is coming in for you. Wow. Let's see what else. What else? You do have the King of Cups. So this is a divine masculine who would actually be a very good romantic partner or prospect. This is, as you can see, somebody who's devoted, compassionate, emotionally balanced. This is somebody who can really love you with all their heart. They're very open in their heart space. This is somebody who has the capability to be your life partner. That's amazing. Look at that. You've got the Hierophant. So this right here could be a future marriage for you if that's something you're interested in. This is commitment right here. So I feel the right partner, the right person will eventually make themselves known to you. Could be, believe it or not, the Hierophant represents Taurus. It could be another Taurus that you connect with. It could also be a water sign, so maybe Cancer, Scorpio, or even Pisces could be coming in, and we've already seen Leo right there. So I am kind of feeling future marriage, long-term commitment for you when it comes to love and romance. That looks really amazing. And then we do have the High Priestess. So this represents your own divine feminine energy at this time. And, you know, sometimes when we've gone through some difficulties in our romantic life, it's very difficult for us to start fresh, start over. But that is what you're being called to do. And just kind of trust the process. Trust your heart. Trust your intuition. This is the Strength card. So tap into that. Tap into your inner strength. Find the inner courage that you need in order to be able to find that love that you are looking for. So it doesn't matter that you've been hurt before. It doesn't matter if you have experienced tower moments where people disappointed you. Maybe you thought that you found somebody who was your ideal mate, ended up not being the case. Because this right here, it's a lesson to be learned. You know, it's allowing you to be able to build a much stronger foundation for your life. You are coming in as this amazing Empress. Again, divine feminine energy. That's you. So welcome in that abundance because you have the potential to create an amazing romantic partnership and life for yourself. Okay, so all of this stuff, it's coming in for you. It's just one of those things where you got to just let it go, allow the universe to handle it, and move whatever mountains are standing in the way, preventing this from happening at this time, because it's on its way to you. Okay, so that looks really good. Thank you so much. All right, so who's next? All right, Shay, let's get into your message here. All right, so for anybody new that just tuned in, this is our Super Chat live stream, and it allows you to get a personal mini reading, and it is for a minimum Super Chat of $9.99. All right, so let's get into your message here, Shay. All right, so is love coming for me this year? Okay, so let's take a look at that as well. So I think I'm going to draw letters and zodiacs for you as well. Let's see what is coming through from there. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Shay Capricorn. Possible love prospects. Some of these letters could even be a part of your name. It could be people that are already surrounding you. We have Y, okay. We have D. We have a C. We also have K coming through. Let's grab 4 more letters. We have a P. So if any of these are jumping out at you, it could be people that you already know. We have an E coming through right there. And lastly, we have a U. All right, so if any of these letters are making sense, or if not, give it some time, and maybe later on down the line, it might. Okay, so Y-D-C-K-P-O-E-U. All right, let's grab some zodiacs here for you. Okay, here we are. Angels and spirit guides focusing on Shay Capricorn, love prospects for the remainder of this year. We have Pisces. Okay, so again, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You could also connect with a Sagittarius. We have a Libra coming forward. Let's grab one more, and a Cancer. So any combination here, Shay, of people that might be a part of your life, people that are new that come in. So Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, or Cancer. All right, let's go ahead and grab some energies here for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Shay Capricorn. All right. So there could still be lingering energies, maybe from past relationships. or whatever energy is surrounding you personally right now, but we are focusing on love for the remainder of this year. Angels and spirit guides, please bring that forward for us. Love yourself first. Isn't that interesting? So yeah, I really do feel it starts with that. It starts with you, you know, similar to the reading that I just did. And it really allows you to be able to be as incredibly attractive as you possibly can be to other people. There's this need to free yourself from maybe past experiences, people that have hurt you, disappointed you. It does say it's time to take back control of your life. Okay, so maybe you know specifically what that is referring to. We do have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And so it could be one of those things where you have to be laser focused on being able to manifest the love that you are looking for so that it can come sometime during the course of this year. And look at that, you've got the soulmate card coming in. So there really is a possibility, perhaps, Shay, for you to be able to find love this year. Okay, so let's grab some tarot and see what else we can learn here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Shay, Capricorn. So love is on its way to you. There's just this need to kind of clean house a little bit, clear that energy from past relationships that didn't work out. And here are the relationships that didn't work out. The 10 of Swords. It failed for a reason. It fell apart for a reason, and it could have absolutely hurt you and broke your heart. Time to heal from that, of course, if you haven't already. But it's time to release this stuff because it's not meant to be a part of your future. Okay? Let's see what else here. The Strength card again. So if it's been a little bit scary to kind of look at the prospect or possibilities of what's coming in for you this year, you know, and again, if it doesn't happen time frame wise, just be open to the possibility of what's coming in for you even next year. So free yourself from your fears and anxieties and just know that what truly is meant for you will come for you. Here you are representing the Queen of Pentacles. You are very giving of yourself, of your heart, of your love. It just needs to go to somebody who's deserving of that love. This makes sense as well. The World card. Allow those old cycles to go. It's not meant to be a part of your future anymore. Free yourself from it. And as it says, take back control, get back into the driver's seat of your life and control where you want things to go so you can connect with this person who represents your soulmate. Okay? I really like this as well, the Two of Wands. It's about planning for your future. It's about getting to a place in your life where you know what you want. You got to make a decision because one path can take you away from what it is that you're actually wanting to manifest. The other path can lead you towards your soulmate. Whoever this soulmate represents, they are bringing in that Six of Pentacles, which is, we've seen this throughout this live stream here today, either the lack of equality or the fact that that's been happening. So this is about sharing a life with somebody. There has to be, as I like to see this card, that 50-50 equation between two people where you're both equally invested, giving to each other as much as you receive from each other. So that's actually a really nice energy. And now we've got the Divine Masculine coming in as the Emperor. Love it. Great partner. This is somebody who will take control of the situation once you take control of yourself. So this isn't somebody that's going to want to stay on the sidelines. This is someone who's going to come in and let you know that they mean business, that they love you, that they want to build a life with you, and maybe see you as their ideal person. So, oh my gosh, and look at this. Now we've got the Empress. So you guys are representing a perfect match, ideal mates. It looks good. You know, you guys represent two people who really are very compatible. So this has the capability to find you this year. If not, okay, if the time frame is a little bit off, then perhaps maybe early part of next year, but it is coming your way. That looks really good, Shay, as far as, you know, being able to find the love that you are looking for. All right, so I hope that brings you peace to just know that love is on its way. That looks great. All right, so let me move on to the next one. And thank you all so much for participating here today with the super chats. All right, Rocio, so let's get into your message. Give me 1 second here. Let me just clear up my desk and put cards back where they go. All right, so this is for you and Derek. Will Derek make that change to be with me? Does he miss me? Okay, let's look. Let's see. What is that energy when it comes to Derek? And Carmen, you're after Rocio. Okay, I'll get to your reading in a second. All right, so Scorpio and Virgo. All right, Derek, let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Derek, Virgo, and the connection with Rocio, Scorpio. All right, is he willing to make whatever changes are necessary for you guys to be together? Let's see. Derek, what is your energy at this time?
Carmen, she was just saying, is it okay if I donate additional cash if I would like as many cards as possible?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, Carmen. Yes, of course. Okay, so we have this contract. This is typically some sort of agreement, perhaps, between the two of you that he needs to honor, you know? Let's see. Let me see here. What else? What else when it comes to Derek? All right, Derek, bring it forward. What are you thinking and feeling right now? We have positive. Okay, so that's actually a really good energy here, Rocio, as far as him making whatever changes need to happen for you guys to come together. Let's see. I'm kind of also feeling his work life is coming in here because these two cards sometimes remind me of somebody at their job and just being saturated in that as well. So I don't know if some of those changes have to be him making time for the relationship, if he's dedicating all of his time to work. It could be that. Let's see. What else do we need to know here? Focusing on Rocio, Scorpio, and Derek's energy, Virgo. Look at this. We do have the soulmate card. Okay, so he is acknowledging the soul connection with you. Let's see what else. But there is this confused energy. Okay, so even though there's that soul connection, he is coming through perhaps unable to make a decision at this time. Why is that? Why is that? Look at this. Okay, so we have sacred union. Okay, so I feel you're in his heart. You are in his heart. But there's something keeping him in this confused state. And then we have his own divine masculine card coming through here. That's the front of the deck. This is the back. So divine masculine, that's him. All right, so let's find out what's up with that. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Rocio, Scorpio, and Derek, Virgo. What do we need to know here? What do we need to know? Focusing on Rocio, Scorpio, and Derek, Virgo. I kind of feel, you know, he sees the potential in you guys ending up together long term. But for some reason, he's keeping himself in that confused state. Okay, so we do have the Devil card right here. And this can represent somebody who feels bound. It could be obsessive. It could be addictive behavior on his part. I don't know, Rocio, if he is torn between you and somebody else. It could be something like that. Okay. We do have the Death card, and interestingly enough, you are Scorpio. The Death card represents Scorpio energy. So this represents perhaps situations that end, but also make way for new beginnings. It's a transition of some sort that needs to happen between the two of you. And that's exactly what we're focused on here. Can Derek make those changes, right? To be with you. So I kind of feel that that can happen right next to that positive energy. So even though something has fallen away, it's also making way for a new chapter, a new beginning, for something to rise above any of the challenges that you guys might have faced. Things are changing. So we do see that here. This also makes sense for me how we've got the Five of Swords, because it's kind of tapped into this confused state for Derek, that he feels conflicted somehow, and maybe you understand what that conflict is. It's causing tension.
He feels bonded to his mom because he takes care of her full time.
Okay, so he feels bound to his mom because he takes care of her. Okay, so his loyalty is kind of everywhere right now. Part of that loyalty could be to his family rather than the relationship, because we clearly see that he feels the love and the soul connection towards you. Yeah, he's conflicted. However, we do have the Magician. So even though he's confused, not taking action to really create the changes, it is possible. We do see that here. So maybe just give that a little bit more time. This right here is allowing Derek to be able to manifest change in order for you guys to be together the way you'd like. All right, let's see what else here. Here's the commitment, okay? So that Hierophant energy. So this right here is Derek telling you that at one point, I don't think he's there quite yet, that eventually he will be able to commit to you in this way. Okay, so I feel he kind of has to take care of his family obligations first before he can dedicate fully to the relationship between the two of you. You're coming in with the energy of the High Priestess, okay, Divine Feminine energy. He's right here. Here you are. So perhaps you guys are both tapped into your intuition to be able to communicate even telepathically or even in the 5D in the meantime. We do have the Six of Wands, and that's followed by the Temperance. So what this is telling you here, Rocio, is it's going to take a little bit of time for this all to unfold, for those changes to be made, but it can be made. And eventually, Six of Wands is representing some pretty good, successful, victorious energy. And the Temperance card right here, it's tranquility, it's restoring harmony, it's restoring balance and peace between the two of you. This is telling us here that a reunion certainly is possible for the two of you. And ultimately, I really do feel he thinks of you. You're very much a part of his heart. You know, I'm not questioning that part of him. That certainly is coming through here. And then we have the Star. A wish can come true for the two of you. Okay, so it does seem here that eventually he will do what's necessary for the two of you to be together and for your relationship to thrive and prosper and turn into something amazing and beautiful long term. I feel eventually he's being guided back to you. Okay, and I really do ultimately feel he does miss you and he thinks of you often, because somewhere down the line the commitment will certainly be there. You got to just wait for it and have some patience for that to happen. That's also a part of the energy of the Temperance. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Thank you so much, Rocio. I hope that helps. All right, guys, so let's get to the next one.
So,
yeah.
Keisha provided a cash app, but it's in the UK money, so like she really doesn't understand like how much she put, because like I told her that she could do a one card pool, for $4.99, but I don't know how it's converted to UK.
Do me a favor and just look up the conversion on your phone.
Yeah,
so yeah, and then just let her know what the conversion is, and then, you know, yeah, typically there's a lot of sites online where you can just see the conversion between pounds and dollars. So yeah, we'll be able to figure that out for you, Keisha. All right, Carmen. J. Jordan. Okay, I'm a Scorpio. He's a Pisces. Twin flame. What will James do and feel if I call him tonight to end things? Oh, okay, so let's see. Okay, I want to use a different deck for that one. Hold on. Give me 1 second, Carmen. Okay. All right. Let me read this again. Okay, let's see. Hold on. First, let's tap into his energy. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on James, on this twin flame connection. James, Pisces. What is the energy surrounding James at this time and the connection with Carmen? Scorpio, what do we need to know? All right, Carmen, let's see. What is his energy? We have admired, okay. We also have facade. That to me is sometimes a person who's hiding things from you because they're not being real with you. Kind of putting up a front, you know, pretending to be one way with you and one way with another person. So I don't know if there's infidelity going on here between the two of you. He could be talking to somebody else, or this admiration could be that he has a lot of love and admiration for you. In the heart space, however, it's coming up empty. It's coming up hollow for some reason. Maybe you know what that is. We have freedom. That's followed by indecision. Okay, so he can't seem to make up his mind what he wants. And if this makes sense for you, there's a part of him that's not quite ready to get too serious in the relationship, wanting his freedom, wanting to explore his options. And if he does have love in his heart for you, he's not tapped into that right now. So let's see what's up with that. What is up? Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Carmen, Scorpio, and James, Pisces. Let's see, what's up? Why is he not tapped into his heart space? And why can he not decide what he wants? We certainly have a beautiful card here with the Magician. It's about manifestation. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is about future planning. But as you can see right here with the moon's energy, Carmen, that he's not exactly being truthful with you. He's hiding something from you. And maybe you guys have talked about planning a future together. I don't know if you guys have talked about marriage, moving in together, being official, whatever the case might be on this twin flame journey, because it can be something that ultimately is a beautiful partnership, but he's keeping something from you. I don't know if he's lying to you. That could be the case with that facade. So you're coming in with the energy of the Queen of Swords, and you're kind of a no-nonsense person if you exude the energy of the Queen of Swords, candid and quick-witted, as we can see right there. So it's interesting that you say, what will James do and feel if I call him tonight to end things? Because the Queen of Swords is going to end things. The Queen of Swords is ready to cut his ass out. You know, if he wants his freedom, you're going to give it to him. That's how it's coming through right there. Oh, what's up with this? And then we've got the Two of Swords. So there's this stuck energy because he can't seem to decide what he wants. That's really interesting. Okay, let me move these guys over. Look at these cards here. We have the Eight of Cups. So it says walking away. Either he does the walking away because he wants his freedom, or if you're calling him tonight to end things, that's you walking away from the relationship. And I'm assuming you're wanting to walk away from the relationship because you've got some issues when it comes to this relationship as far as him not giving his all, undecided as to what it is that he's really wanting in this relationship here. But this is truly confirming that this is a twin flame connection with that Four of Wands. It's just that right now the foundation of the connection, it's a little bit rocky for some reason due to his inability to make a decision about the two of you and where that's going. Because you guys can have a beautiful future together. We have the Hermit, so that could also be picking up off of James's energy where he just feels the need to spend time on his own, or maybe he tends to clam up when you guys are talking and he's not too interactive. This is somebody who might need time, who might need their freedom to do a little bit of soul searching to get to a place where he can finally decide, oh, okay, Carmen and I really do belong together, because you guys have the energy of the sun right here. So even though you guys might be having some issues and struggles right now, Carmen, I feel this can still work itself out, because the Four of Wands, first of all, it's our 1111 card in tarot that represents a wish that can manifest. It's letting you know that perhaps someday you guys can still get back onto the same path and onto the right track for you guys to rebuild on this relationship and rebuild a much stronger foundation. And then of course you've got the energy of the sun letting you know that this is success. This is a reason to celebrate the relationship, the twin flame connection. This is a very happy energy. It's joyful. It's a very positive vibe.
She said, can you clarify the hiding things?
Yeah, the facade. Okay, yeah, absolutely. So let's see. What is that about? What is he hiding from you? And he does like to be alone. Okay. Well, this is interesting that we do have the Hierophant right here, Carmen, because I feel even though he might have a lack of commitment towards you right now, especially if you decide to walk away and end things, that eventually part of the journey for the two of you is he'll realize that he needs you and wants to commit. Okay? So part of what it is that he could be hiding from you is that there could be someone else in the picture, because we do have the Five of Wands coming up right there. There's competition. So there could be some sort of love rivalry going on here. That's creating some sort of conflict right here. Yeah. So Ace of Swords, maybe right now, in the meantime, this is giving you the clarity that you need when it comes to you and James. And this is putting you in control of the situation to do what it is that you need to do. And what you need to do right now, because it seems to be at a standstill, is to let it go, to walk away. And you're already thinking of doing that here. So for now, you're being directed to release the connection. However, we do have the Wheel of Fortune coming in as well. So what this is telling you here, Carmen, is that even though you decide to end things, okay, it might still come back around, and it might come back around better than when you left it. Okay, because from James's energy, I kind of feel that he's tempted by something else, someone else. There might be someone else in the picture right now. That seems to be how this is presenting itself. We do have the Six of Wands, though, which is a great energy. Okay, so this is success. This is victory. This is being able to recognize the relationship for what it is, but he just isn't there right now. You know, he's undecided. It's almost like he needs to go through an awakening. He's not quite tapped into his heart space. It's coming up hollow. As you can see, it's empty. This is your own Scorpio energy right here. So this is telling you in no uncertain terms that something is ending, but it's also creating way for change, for you guys to possibly have a new beginning, for something to come back better than what it was before. It's going to take some time with that Temperance card. Okay, this is about having patience. It's going to take time to fix this. It's going to take time for you guys to restore balance, perhaps individually in your own lives as well as together. This can be a possible reunion somewhere later on down the line, but it's going to take time. And then
her ex, her son's father, she thinks that he wants to come back into the relationship.
Okay, so Carmen, your ex is wanting to return?
Yeah, she thinks so.
Okay, all right, well, there's possibly that, because the Temperance could also be indicating somebody who wants a reunion and reconciliation. Okay, and the Star card, it is a wish that can manifest for you when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, when it comes to every aspect of your life right here. So that's a beautiful energy. Sometimes I kind of feel that somebody's being drawn back to you, somebody's being guided back to you. That could very well be James, but it could also very well be, as you mentioned, your ex. Let's see what else here. This is telling us that you clearly have been disappointed in love and romance. Five of Cups, it's that sense of loss, you know? And I mean, James could certainly experience those regrets. Your ex could have had those regrets and wanting another chance here. And then we've got the Three of Cups. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. So what is this telling us? This is telling us that there is a positive outcome to all this, that there's a new beginning, there's a new chapter when it comes to a relationship, in whichever relationship you want to focus on. The rewards will finally be, it's like reaping the rewards is what I want to say. Seven of Pentacles is what I like to call a wait and see card, because more time is needed. And that's exactly what the Temperance card is really wanting you to know, that it takes time. It's going to require some patience on your part, because this is something that's going to have to unfold on its own time. So in the meantime, Six of Swords, move on, move forward, allow life to happen, live your best life. This is a transition that's happening for you. And then we have the Ace of Wands, okay? So there's still some potential when it comes to your love life here. It depends on who it is that you allow into your life, into your heart. If that is James, there's still potential for you guys to have a new beginning here. The spark can be revived, you know, but it's also giving you a chance at a new beginning to be able to inspire you to create whatever changes you need to make in your own life, you know? So that's what's representing itself here at this time. I feel at the end of the day that part of the secrets and this facade energy when it comes to James is he's clearly hiding something from you, and what he could be hiding from you is that he might be talking to someone else at this point. There could be another person that he's interacting with, whether he's in a relationship with this person or not, but he's not tapped into his heart space. You know, even if he has love in his heart right now, it seems he wants his freedom. He wants to break free himself. So by you ending things, I don't think he's going to be too devastated, honestly, because there's a part of him that might be thinking the same thing. Okay, so that's what I've got for you this time. Thank you so very much for your question. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some insight. Oh, we have more. Okay. All right, so Keisha.
It's actually a mini, because she put it twice, like in the UK.
Okay, okay, so this is for Keisha, right? Okay. Okay, so just a mini reading. Okay. All right, so hold on one second, Keisha. And thank you guys, everybody that is here. We appreciate it. All right, let me just get my thoughts together here. 1 second. We've got lots of requests. Okay. All right, so this is about Ashley. Okay. Okay, so was he serious about me, and is he my soulmate twin flame? Well, let us find out. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get my notes here. And then Donna, we will do your reading after that. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. So focusing again on Ashley. Actually, let me use this other deck. I'm guided to this one. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Ashley. Okay, let's see. What is that energy? Ashley, Virgo, and Keisha, Cancer. All right. What is the energy surrounding? What is the remaining energy surrounding this connection? Let's see. If the soulmate twin flame cards pop up, then we'll get a definitive answer here. Keisha, let's see. Well, we've got regret popping up here. Okay, so that's a part of his vibe. Look at this. You asked for confirmation. There it is. There's your twin flame card right there. Okay, so he's got some regrets about some action that he has taken. And now we've got the Union card popping up. That's followed by fear. So he's afraid of maybe commitment, of putting in his effort into this partnership, but the magnetic pole certainly is right there. And then we have this crossroads, which is, for me, very similar to indecision, very similar to maybe a stalemate, stuck, stagnant energy. So let's see what else we can find out when it comes to Ashley here. So you guys are coming through as twin flames, and you know, unfortunately, just because someone is our twin flame, it just doesn't guarantee union or the fact that we're going to end up with them for the rest of our lives. But there is definitely a very strong connection there. So he needs to overcome his fears. So there's a part of him that's kind of stuck. So yeah, was he serious about you? I feel he was, because if he wasn't serious, he wouldn't bother with these regrets if he wasn't serious. That's just what I'm ultimately getting there. And look, we've got the sun, you know, so there's a part of this connection that really did make him happy. It's just that right now, and we can see it here, that he still wants to be this free spirit. He's not quite ready to come into union the way you'd like, but he is coming in as that emperor. He will eventually show up as that emperor. And whatever these fears are that he is holding on to here, Keisha? Say it again?
His fear stems from his father not being around.
Ah, yeah, that could make sense. Well, we see here, Keisha, that he's been holding on to that. It's heavy. And he's the only one that can do that work for himself. And it's affecting him. It's affecting his actions. It's affecting more than his love life, honestly, you know. But the fact of the matter is, with that 10 of Pentacles, you guys are actually a really good match. And he needs to kind of admit that to himself, stop running away from how he's feeling when it comes to the intensity of this connection. And whatever these burdens are, he needs to let it go. You know, that's this cycle that really wants to complete for him, but maybe he's struggling to let it go for whatever reason. He's got to be able to focus some energy and work towards that. Yeah. So as far as your question, he is your twin flame. That is what's coming through here. 3 of Pentacles. We've got that teamwork card reference showing up. So until he really is able to dedicate himself fully to this twin flame connection, just give him the space and time to be able to work through his fears and anxieties and regrets, and to learn whatever lessons are tied into that. Shadow work might actually really benefit him, and that's healing that only he can do for himself. It's nothing that you can really help him with. But I really do see new cycles coming in for himself specifically, as well as for the two of you. Okay. And then we do have the 6 of Swords, which is a transition. We've got the 6 of Wands. So 6s are actually really good numbers in tarot. It represents growth. And through the transition of the 6 of Swords, there's this need for him to really leave behind the fears and the negative experience that he has had in his life, you know, and all of the people that have disappointed him and hurt him. So he can overcome that. That's a part of this victorious, successful energy. So you got to just give him the time to be able to achieve that. And here we are with the commitment. Okay, so the Hierophant, he's got some lessons to learn in the meantime. And again, only he can learn those lessons. But I feel when it comes to you, this twin flame connection, yes, he absolutely was serious about you. It's just that when people have their own issues, it somehow, you know, ends up not showing itself. Yeah? Did you?
Could he be more fearful of our baby?
Yeah, because these fears, first of all, it's involving everything that he's afraid of. So as we can see here, you know, there really is this need to let go of his fears, but he's struggling through that for whatever reason. And he needs to let that go. You know, you guys have to work together, truly. And then we have the 8 of Cups right here. So he has to walk away from his own demons, so to speak. You know, and I kind of feel eventually here, Keisha, he'll be able to do that. You guys have some pretty positive messages coming through here with the Fool's energy. And then you've got the Chariot right there. So this is triumph, as you can see. Even though things might not be going quite the way you'd like between the two of you, eventually I feel you'll get there. You know, he has to take action to make all of this happen. So even though he might feel like he's at this crossroads in his life, or even in the partnership, there are clearly some lessons for him to learn. So he's the twin that's got lessons to learn, and you are the twin that simply has to give him the space and time and the patience to be able to learn them. Okay, so we also have the Death card right here, which, as we can see, it's about endings and beginnings. He really has to end that chapter as far as how he has concentrated so much of his energy on that, the regrets and the fears. And once he's able to put in that work, then here comes a new beginning for the two of you, as well as perhaps the family that you guys are going to have. And then we do have the Two of Cups. This is true love. You guys really are a very special partnership. Here's the Ace of Wands, the opportunity for growth for both of you, the potential of what the future can still bring. And again, you guys have the Sun, so this is happiness in every form that you can imagine when it comes to this partnership. So try not to worry. I feel at the end of the day, you know, he will perhaps go through his awakening and realize what you truly represent in his life as his twin. Okay, even if he doesn't understand the whole concept of what this represents, it's still a part of the energy, and he'll forever be drawn to you. Okay, so I hope that helps, offers you some guidance on the whole situation there. And again, thank you for being here. All right, so who is next? Oh, we've got Donna, okay. All right, Donna, so let's get into the messages here for you. All right, give me 1 second. Okay. What were Stephen's thoughts when he saw me today? Okay, so Stephen, Capricorn. Let's find out. Let's grab some words. And then we'll tap into his energy. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Stephen, Capricorn. All right, Stephen, what are you thinking? What were you thinking when you connected with Donna, Gemini, today? So let's grab some words from this man. Let's see. Okay, so it does say, I care too much about what others think right now. So that could have some sort of influence when it comes to his friends, his family, about the choices that he makes, perhaps when it comes to his romantic life or just life overall. Interesting. And this one says, I just want you to be happy. And lastly, we have, I'm afraid to take that next step right now. And possibly because of the influence of people in his life that either are very controlling or their opinions seem to weigh very heavily for him, Donna. So let's see what else we can learn as far as this connection for the two of you here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Donna, Gemini, and Stephen, Capricorn. And just because he's afraid to take whatever step is necessary for you guys to maybe explore a partnership, that doesn't mean he's going to be in that energy forever. Okay? We do have calling in your soulmate, and maybe you really do see him as a soulmate. There are romantic feelings here. We have heart-to-heart conversations. I feel you guys need to be able to spend more time together and continue to talk. And it does say this could be the one. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we can tap into here when it comes to Stephen's energy. So there's a possibility that this is a soulmate partnership. The feelings are there, but maybe he's holding back. I feel you guys need to talk some more. It does say you've already met the romantic partner you seek through Stephen. So that's a possibility. Let's grab some insight here. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Donna, Gemini, and Stephen, Capricorn. All right, let's see what that energy looks like here. What do we need to know? Okay. So we do have the Nine of Cups, but it is in the reverse, and it does say misery and dissatisfaction. You know, so maybe he hasn't had the best of luck when it comes to love and romance, or that he's been miserable being a single person, perhaps. Okay. We do have the Temperance card right here. This, as we've seen today, it is a card of patience. It is a card of perhaps restoring the harmony within the two of you, the balance, tranquility, all of those energies. And if you guys were, let's just say, in a partnership before and you guys ran into each other today, this can be an indication of a possible reunion between two people. If not, then this could simply be telling us that it's going to take time. Something is going to take time here between you and Stephen, because as we can see, he's afraid to take action right now. There's something tied into other people's opinions and influences that's affecting his decisions right now. But we do have the Ace of Pentacles. That's a great energy. And you're coming in as the energy of the Empress, the Divine Feminine. We do have the Six of Cups. So if you could clarify for me, is he an ex? Is he somebody that you had a relationship with prior? Because the Six of Cups could be tied into memories, maybe that you guys have shared before. There's a nostalgic vibe. It's got something to do with past influences, a past interaction. Okay, so let's see what that's about. The Ace of Pentacles, it's another wonderful card letting you know that there's a fresh start here, a new beginning for the two of you. And usually, as we can see here, it is a solid offer of some sort. It is about manifestation. So if he wants to come towards you with commitment towards this partnership somewhere down the line, then he needs to not be afraid to take action to make that happen. Okay, let's see. And then we've got the Fool. So a leap of faith, a fresh start. So that's reiterated right there. He cannot be afraid of taking action. He needs to overcome that. He needs to be able to get to a place where if he desires to get to know you better, to reconcile, if that's the case, then he really needs to take action to make that happen.
We had a friends with benefits connection, but our parents have known each other since they were at school.
Oh, okay. So it was a friends with benefits situation. So I have a feeling maybe, okay, this is a maybe, if some of his friends or even family members might have found out about that it was a friends with benefits situation, and maybe realized, that it could have turned into drama perhaps, but he's thinking about it. He's been focused on the memories tied into that, and there seems to be an opportunity for you guys to start fresh right here. Let's see what else we can pick up. Okay, so Temperance, patience. Seven of Pentacles, more patience. So hard work pays off. If he wants you guys to re-explore this partnership and perhaps not have it be a friends with benefits situation, if it really does end up being more of a romantic love connection this time, that's possible, but it falls on his shoulders here, Donna, to be able to make that happen. So that's going to take time, because he needs to really not give a crap as to what other people think, and what can actually happen between the two of you could be a beautiful thing, but he needs to put in the effort and the work. And it does seem here that eventually he will, because right here with the King of Cups energy, this is love from a divine masculine, very affectionate energy, devotion to the partnership, somebody who really is opening up their heart space. This isn't just a physical connection at this point. It's not just a friends with benefits situation with the King of Cups. It's just that he has to get out of his head and, not be so afraid of taking the necessary steps for you guys to move on from whatever you've experienced before. And as well as, I care too much about what other people think right now. He needs to be able to release all that. Okay? And maybe, just maybe, you guys can get here with that Ten of Cups, is to come together, because it is coming through as the possibility that he really could be your life partner, that he's the one for you, you're the one for him. But he needs to realize that. Up to this point, I don't think he has quite yet. But, the Ten of Cups is showing up right here for the two of you. So harmony restored and divine love, as we can see right there. It's a beautiful energy. So if this is what you're hoping for and dreaming about when it comes to you and Stephen, it just might happen someday, just not right now. He's got some energies here to clear when it comes to him. Okay, so that's what I've got. Donna, thank you so much for your question. All right, guys. Let's see. Do I have next? Okay, Cynthia. All right, Cynthia. Let's get into your messages here. Okay. Here we go. All right. Is Juan Manuel, okay, Aquarius, reaching out to me? How does he feel? Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at Juan's energy. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Juan, Aquarius. Is there a possibility towards communication? Okay, and what is he feeling when it comes to the connection with Cynthia, Gemini? Let's see. Juan, what's going on? There's something about him that is discontent, huh? We do have divine partnership. So he sees you in this way. He feels connected to you. So if you guys are not actually in a partnership right now, he's not quite content with where his life is. He does feel drawn to you, Cynthia. But there is some sort of confusion coming through from him. This is his own divine masculine energy. Let's see what else we can learn here. What else when it comes to this connection? He's very drawn to you. Okay, he's very attracted to you. We've got that intoxicated feeling that he gets when he thinks about you. Okay, that's still not really telling us if he's going to reach out, but let's see what the surrounding energies are with tarot. As to how he feels about you, there you go, divine partnership. Maybe he's confused as to whether or not he really wants this to go the distance, or if he's just maybe not quite ready to dive in fully. I mean, the attraction, the sexual chemistry, that clearly is there. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Cynthia, Gemini, and Juan, Aquarius. Seven of Wands. He's got his guard up for some reason. You know, there's this defensive energy with the Seven of Wands. Maybe he feels like he's wanting to maintain control of certain aspects of his life. Maybe he's been burned or hurt in the past. We do have the Five of Cups right next to that. You could represent that Two of Cups, actually, Cynthia, but he's so busy wrapped up in something that might have happened in his life that hurt him, that might be preventing him from taking the necessary steps to reach out. So he needs to heal that. We do have the Knight of Cups, though. Okay, so this is true romance. He wants to romance you. He wants to be a part of your life, but there's also something holding him back. We do have the Nine of Cups. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. So this Knight of Pentacles, actually these two cards, the Knights representing his divine masculine energy, Cynthia. So the romance is here. It's just that because of his confusion, for whatever reason that confusion is there, he's moving very, very slowly. Super, super slowly.
She said, we broke up a year ago, and after that it was an on and off. So 2 months ago, we stopped communicating.
Okay, so he probably stopped communicating because he doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't know what to do. That's why things are moving so incredibly slow. Really slow. But you're actually coming in as the Empress. Okay, he knows this. In his heart of hearts, he knows this. That is what you represent. We do have the Lover's card here. So if you can confirm this, the sexual chemistry, that's off the charts intense. He feels drawn to you in that way. The Lover's card, it comes down to the choices. It comes down to the decisions. And right now, you know, he of course has his own free will. You have your own free will to exercise in however way you need to. Right now, because he's here, he's just not able to create any sort of fast movement for you guys to talk, to interact, to communicate with one another. You know, that window of opportunity, it's there for him, but it's not going to be there forever. You know, so he needs to take action. That Lover's card is here for him to focus on the compatibility and the attraction and the strength of the relationship. You know, he's got choices to make and he needs to make them. Two of Wands, it's some sort of progression that can happen, but it's just not happening right now. So ultimately, one path will lead him away from you, the other path will lead him towards you. So he really does need to come in as this Knight of Swords. It's about seizing the moment, as we can see right there, you know. And the Knight of Swords too, right now I'm just kind of feeling from him that he's just not quite ready to commit. For whatever reason, he's just not ready to take it there. But it's not going to be there forever. Ace of Pentacles, it is a solid offer. So even though that offer might not be coming your way by way of communication or him reaching out right now, it's something I feel he can't ignore forever because he feels drawn to you. He feels attracted to you. It's that intoxicated feeling when he thinks about you. So eventually, this Ace of Pentacles could be him offering his heart, his love to you, commitment long-term to you. He needs to be able to clear up whatever this confusion is. You know, and I don't know if there could be someone else in the picture. We do have some conflicts that are popping up right here. And sometimes the Lover's card can represent a love triangle. Okay, so I don't know if that is what's happening, if there's someone else that could be occupying his time as well, because we do have certain conflicts that are popping up here. So it's one of those things, as I've mentioned earlier for other readings, don't put your life on hold waiting for him to reach out to you. You got to live your best life. You are coming in as the Empress, and should he decide to take action and get communication going, it'll happen on its own time. But first, he's got some work truly that he needs to do for himself. And then we have the Fool card right here. Okay, leap of faith. It really comes down to one taking action for you guys to communicate and reach out to one another. But as far as how he feels about you, the intensity of the connection, it's coming through there, whether or not he has fully expressed that to you. You guys are coming through as divine partners right here. And of course, the Lover's card combined with that, it's actually a very strong connection, very compatible. You guys are good together, but he needs to wake up and realize this. Okay, so that's what I've got for you this time around, Cynthia. Thank you so much for your question. All right. And is that it? Was that the last one, Cynthia? All right. Well, thank you guys so very much for the participation here today. And if this is your first time tuning in, we do these every Wednesday. And if we don't do them on Wednesdays, I'll definitely announce it ahead of time on my community tab on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Thank you so much, guys, everybody that participated here today. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate it. And I hope I was able to offer you guys some guidance that's helpful. I'll see you guys next time. And hopefully you can join us for a future live stream. And I'd appreciate it if you do spread the word so that we can be here to help other people. Thank you guys so much. Take care. See you next time.